Banger after banger.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Big Hero Chris back at you with another one. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, ring the notification bell, hit me up on Twitter, TikTok, the community posts, you already know the vibes. And what a Saturday it is for fighting, because we had Collision, but more importantly than that, we have WWE Fastlane. Before I get into Fastlane, I just mentioned Collision, and I guess the big news story coming out of AEW Collision tonight is the fact that we have new AEW Tag Team Champions. And of all people, Ricky Starks and Big Bill, they wrestled FTR, and it seemed like low-key a squash match. I believe Cash was really taken out of the match early. He got chokeslammed through a table. So it was really just Big Bill and Ricky Starks dealing with Dax. Like, bro got chokeslammed like 5 times and then hit with a spear. 1, 2, 3. New AEW Tag Team Champions. Hey man, more power to Ricky Starks, more power to Big Bill. Big Bill, everybody knows Big Bill. He's the new Tag Team Champion, Big Bill. A lot of people spreading some agendas as far as, you know, the next move for FTR. I'm pretty sure they signed a 4-year contract, so I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. But then again, you never know, man. You never know. But I'm pretty sure that they're still going to be in AEW for the near future. I don't know if somebody got injured, if somebody's hurt. I don't really know what the deal is. A lot of people were expecting the FTR versus Young Bucks 4 at Full Gear, and that still may happen, but then again, I don't know, man. We might get Ricky Starks versus Big Bill versus the Young Bucks. Who knows? But as far as WWE Fastlane goes, it was live in Indianapolis. One of the big news coming out of the show was the fact that we got eyes laid on Jade Cargill. She showed up during the pre-show. She shook hands with Triple H, man. The fact that they're really doing a great deal to make Jade Cargill look like a huge star, that's phenomenal. That's awesome. That's spectacular. She's looking like a star, looking like money. I can't wait to see what she does. The rumors are she's going to be wrestling on Monday Night Raw, so whenever that happens, I'm here for it. I love me some Jade Cargill. She's awesome. Can't wait to see what she does next. As far as the actual show goes, speaking of new tag team champions, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso and the Black Air Force Ones defeated the Judgment Day. I got that all the way wrong. I was thinking that Judgment Day would win and retain. I didn't see Cody and Jey becoming the new tag team champions, man. What timeline are we in right now? I've been asking this question all over social media, all over Facebook, Twitter. Who stepped on a butterfly? Who met somebody in the past? What did the Flash do? We got Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso as your undisputed tag team champions. Who the hell saw that coming? Typical outside interference coming from the Judgment Day. You had Rhea and the Condom trying to run interference. Jay McDonough with his big square head. He's out there looking like a big goof. And it still wasn't enough. Is Cody Uso now? Is he an honorary Us? Do we have to call him Cody Uso? Are they the new Usos? I don't know, but they are indeed the new WWE Tag Team Champions. After this, we had started off as a 2-on-3 handicap match. You had the Street Profits with Bobby Lashley taking on the LWO and Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, and it wasn't looking too good for the old LWO first, man. The Street Profits, they were handing these boys their asses. They were just whooping them up this whole entire match. It wasn't until like just about at the end of the match where Rey was looking for a tag and Santos wasn't there. But of all people to pull up, it was Carlito. He's officially here. And I gotta say this, man. As much as I love Carlito, and as much as he's one of my favorite guys, as much as he's in my fave 5, I don't like the fact that they changed his theme. I liked his old theme better. I spit in the face of people that don't want to be cool. It wasn't cool that they changed their theme, but what was cool was the fact that the LWO got the win over the Street Profits. And I was wrong. I'm 0-2 at this point for my predictions because I predicted the Judgment Day to win. I predicted the Street Business to win. And I've been wrong so far. Not that there's anything wrong with me being wrong, but it was like, damn, can I get something right? And something I did get right was the fact that Io Sky retained, and she's still your WWE Women's Champion. It started off with Asuka spraying Charlotte Flair in the mist early, so it was pretty much a one-on-one match for a good chunk of the match. Charlotte Flair came up out of nowhere. She started hitting big boots and that moonsault that she always misses. You know, Charlotte's alright, man. I don't have no problem with Charlotte, but yeah, man, Io won. And the initial story of the match was the fact that Io told Damage Control, listen, stay in the back, I got this, I got a plan. And I'm assuming the plan was to fool everyone to thinking that Damage Control wasn't going to show up. Because Bayley did indeed show up. She distracted the referee. Charlotte Flair actually had the figure 8 locked in on Asuka, and Asuka was tapping out, but the referee was distracted, and Io Sky hit the moonsault, got the cover 1, 2, 3, and she's still your WWE Women's Champion. I ain't even mad at it, man. I don't hate Charlotte Flair, but she really did not need that win. She did not need to be Women's Champion again. I'm happy Io Sky won. I would have been cool with Asuka winning too, but Io wins is best for business. It makes me happy. It gives me warm, fuzzy feelings in my tum-tum. Baylor's looking good, as always. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, that Fastlane took place in Indianapolis, and you can't have a WWE show in Indianapolis without bringing out Indianapolis Colts legend Pat McAfee. He came out, man, he hyped up the crowd. He was saying, Indianapolis deserves WrestleMania, and I feel like that's cap. North Carolina deserves WrestleMania. Charlotte is right there. You got Bank of America Stadium. WWE, I know you're listening to my videos. I know you watch, because you're copyright claim all my shit. So I know you're watching. Charlotte, North Carolina deserves WrestleMania. Anyway, I digress. Pat McAfee introduced John Cena. He came out to the ring. Then LA Knight came out to the ring. And they set up the big tag team match between LA Knight, John Cena, and the Bloodline. And then you had Pat McAfee on commentary, which is always awesome, which is always a treat. Pat McAfee and Michael Cole are tremendous as an announcing team. And then Corey Graves was there too, he's doing things. And I also forgot to mention that the earlier 6-man tag team match was brought to you by Pizza Hut, and you can't out Pizza the Hut. Anyway, back to this tag team match. The Bloodline, man, it looked like they were cooking for a little bit. They were beating up John Cena. They were beating him right in his ball spot. And it looked like there wasn't any hope, any chance of, John Cena reaching his hand out and tagging in LA Knight until he did. And then LA Knight came in with a hot tag. He started laying the yeah on Jimmy and on Solo. And I gotta say, man, they kept mentioning on commentary the fact that Paul Heyman looked stressed out. This man has gone gray in the matter of 4 weeks, man. This dude had jet black hair, and then ever since Roman Reigns took his own vacation, ever since Jey Uso came back into town, ever since Jey went over to Raw, this man has lost his mind, has gone white. He looks like he's been president for 8 years, man. his hair is absolutely white. And they also mentioned the fact that Roman Reigns is returning to SmackDown this week, and it's not really official as to whether or not Jimmy is in or out of the Bloodline. Jimmy feels like he's in. Jimmy feels like he's the honorary tribal chief, but the ultimate decision lies on Roman Reigns. And I gotta say, the fact that Jimmy not only lost his match, he took the pin and cost the Bloodline the win, that's not going to be a good look for when Roman Reigns comes out and eventually chokes the shit out of this man, beats him up, degrades him, whatever Roman Reigns is going to do. It's not going to be a good look. But what is a good look is the fact that LA Knight and John Cena got the win. They celebrated. John Cena was going to hold up LA Knight's hand, and LA Knight was like, nah. And he ended up holding up John Cena's hand, and they celebrated, and the whole crowd went, hooray, the good guys won again. And speaking of happy days, we have the main event, the last man standing match, and this match went a little crazy, man. It started off slow a little bit. You had the crowd chanting, we want tables, because, that's what crowds do. They chant what, and we want tables, so good for them. They eventually got tables, they got ladders, kendo sticks, and nunchucks. Shinsuke and Nakamura brought out nunchucks. I'm like, hey, alright, cool down, little bro. But he brought out nunchucks. And Nakamura was pretty much working over Seth Rollins' back the entire match, because that was the story of this whole feud. He knew about his back, worked over the back of this whole match, man. Seth Rollins wouldn't give up. Michael Cole was on commentary crying, begging and pleading for Seth Rollins to stay down and not get up. And on top of that, man, you were thinking that Judgment Day was going to come out. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, because, you know, Damian Priest, he got banged up. His knee was cooked. Finn Bálor's knee was banged up too. And I was thinking it was going to be a big swerve. I was thinking that either Damian Priest was going to come out anyway and cash in, or Finn Bálor was going to sneak off with a briefcase and come and cash in. But that wasn't the case. What ended up happening was Seth Rollins ended up winning, hit a Falcon Arrow on Shinsuke Nakamura through a table. Nakamura couldn't get up for the 10 count. And still, your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. So overall, man, Fastlane was a pretty fun show. 5 matches. It just flew right on by, man. Nothing harmful, nothing egregious, nothing bad or anything like that. Wasn't the greatest show ever, but it was still fun. So for that, it gets the honorary W, man. The fact that we have new tag team champions and they're Jey Uso and fucking Cody Rhodes is just crazy to me. But what did you guys think of this show? What did you guys think of Fastlane? Did you enjoy it? Did you watch? Were you watching Collision? Were you watching both? Let me know in the comment section below. Of course, as always, like, comment, subscribe. You guys take care. Be easy. I'm out. Peace.